That's good. Good Wednesday. I wonder if they can hear us.
Why do you wonder that?
Well, because I plugged this in at the last minute and things have to connect to stuff. You know, there's a lot more that happens.
Can you guys hear us?
Can you guys hear us?
Can you? Oh,
yes, we can. Faja, can you hear me?
What is that from?
It's from Austin Powers, Golden member. Faja, can you hear me? Good afternoon, our time. Welcome to the show. What are we talking about today?
Today, remember it is Wealth Wednesday, so we are talking about the vehicle in which we're on a mission to help you guys build your wealth on. Because guess what? You got to know what wealth is, and then you got to go from here to here, and you need a vehicle. So if you haven't already, if you haven't already jumped on the vehicle, make sure you jump on the vehicle. If you don't know what I'm talking about, yes, I'm talking about Team XND.
If you haven't orgy,
did
anybody else catch that?
This is the network marketing company that we are affiliated with. For the sake of helping you guys to build your own wealth.
Woo! Yeah. There was something I was going to do, a definition I was going to look up.
Of what?
Right? I don't remember, but I'm getting it ready right
now. I want to give a huge shout out to you.
I want to give a huge shout out.
I want to give a huge shout out to you for hitting a new rank as of today. Erin is the fourth person to hit this rank in this company. She's going to be the first person to hit the highest rank in that company. It's not about where you're at. It's about where you're going, you guys. It's about where you're going. Write that down. It's not about where you're at. It's about where you're going. Manager rank. It is the.
I hope Mike's listening.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is the 6th rank up.
Mike and I have a battle. Mike and I have a battle happening.
You guys started with no connections, no book of business, nothing. So if you're like, oh, I'm not this, oh, I'm not that. Dude, it ain't about where you're at. It's about where you're going and what you want to do about it.
Can we see this? So where are we at? Starter. Oh, starter is over here. Starter, pro, captain, all-star, coach, manager. Look. Get the light back on here. Okay, good. The coolest thing about the multi-level marketing business model, like, let me tell you, you guys, I was actually looking for an MLM that I could be a part of that was in supplementation for a few years before X Endurance became one. Why? Because in order for me to get to manager, I have to have 3 people on my first level who are all-stars. That means other people need to succeed so that I can succeed. And in order for those 3 people to be all-stars, they have to have on their first line 2 pros. They also have to have people succeeding. This is a game where everybody wins.
Mm-hmm.
And how am I going to get? So the highest rank is commissioner. Hi, little girl. The highest rank is commissioner is up here. So I still have to hit general manager, team owner, commissioner. I got a long ways to go, but last night I was looking at the whole mountain and I told Sarit, I was like, fuck, I got a lot of work to do. And I was like, you know what though? It's one step at a time. It's just one step at a time. And the question, the golden question I have to ask myself in order to get there is, who do I need to help? That's beautiful. Who do I need to help? When you can help yourself by helping that's the only way I think to help yourself.
In anything.
To the greatest degree is to help other people. I'm extremely motivated for all of you guys to succeed because it's the only way. I'm playing this game with myself of I want to be the first person in history. I will be. I write it in my goals every day. I am the first person in history to hit commissioner for Team XND. First person in history. Mm-hmm. But I can't do that unless I'm supportive and I'm helpful and I encourage and inspire other people to do well. I want
the army.
Dude, I want like 50 of you guys to make it to Mexico. And if I'm helping somebody else, then that means that person is helping other people. And it's like, it's just like a waterfall of synchronistic, synchronistic magic. That's it. So I made it to manager. I want to shout out all of the people who have been putting in the work too. I see you guys. I recognize you. Like the hustle muscle is something anybody can develop.
And let me tell you something about the hustle muscle. If you don't learn how to flex your muscles, you will never flex your hustle muscle. You can't say never, but if you're not disciplined with taking care of you, you're never going to be disciplined about taking care of everything else.
So, this business can be overwhelming. Here's first of all,
any business is overwhelming. But
first of all, step one, you must believe in what you are selling. You must. You must. Otherwise, you're a liar and you don't have any integrity. You must believe in what you're selling. Number two, selling is not a swear word. Number three, we tend to overcomplicate things, and this can be a scary business to get into because we hear all these things about how many people fail, which is true. A lot of people fail. But the reason they fail is because they're not just taking one step at a time. There are things you need to learn. There are skills that need to be developed, and there needs to be repetition in practicing those skills. So the first thing is, I asked Larissa Mackin the other day, she's like, I don't know how to sell it. I said, why do you take the products? Why do you like it? What has it done for you? And she told me, the joint, because it helps reduce the pain that I have from a prior broken bone. I take the hydro and the focus and the fuel because it helps me to have way more energy during my workouts. I'm like, you just sold somebody. You didn't need to know shit about the product. You need to know why you take it and how it has helped you. And you share that. Before taking blank, I used to feel blank. And afterwards, I feel blank and I've noticed blank. Yeah, you have a story. I was in one place I didn't like. I wanted to be in another place. And these things filled the gap. Practice that story. Because that's what starts it. Authenticity, transparency. If you don't know anything,
courage.
If you don't know something about the product, be like, you know what, Molly? I don't actually understand the science of all this stuff. But what I do know is that before I did my workout, like beforehand, before I started taking this, when I would do my workouts, I would literally feel like sluggish and heavy and foggy and like try to avoid the entire workout. And then when I started taking it, I actually feel ready to go. I feel excited. I feel like I've got energy to make it through my entire workout. So I don't know the science, but I know that that's what happened with me. When you're transparent and you just tell the truth, don't try to pretend to know something you don't know. That's stinky. Could you guys hear that?
Wow.
I don't know if they could hear that. My stomach just went.
I'm a woman. Hear me roar.
I'm going to eat after this. What was that? Could you guys hear it? That was my stomach. That's crazy. They heard it. That's insane. Yeah, it's lunchtime after espresso. So anyways, that's not our topic of today, but a lot of people I know are very like nervous or scared or like, man, I know that I love the product. I know that I believe in it and I enjoy taking it, but why? And if you share that why, then that's really like all you need to get started. And then it's just a matter of having conversation with people, getting to know who they are, getting to know what their goals are and what they struggle with. Our team knows this. What is the goal? What do you struggle with? What is the goal? Where are you breaking? Do you have joint pain? Are you tired? Do you struggle sleeping? Are you wanting to lose weight? Are you distracted all the time? Are you super sore from your workouts all the time? Like, if you can find the problem and just understand what product solves that problem or series of problems, then, you can make a recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really how to get started, is just get in communication with people. But today's topic, what's today's topic?
Today we're talking about marketing, and here's the most important thing to know about marketing. Best known beats best, best known beats best, best known beats best. So if you don't put yourself out there and get more known, nothing else matters.
Example. Weight Watchers, I believe, has an inferior product or service to Erin and Sarit. But Weight Watchers beats Erin and Sarit because Weight Watchers is more well known. Best known beats best. So, McDonald's, do they make the greatest cheeseburger of all time? No. But the majority of people eating cheeseburgers, or the majority of cheeseburgers eaten, probably come from McDonald's because it's the best known. And it's everywhere. It's everywhere. No matter where you go, you can find a McDonald's. They have gotten out of obscurity, and marketing helps you to get more known. The more people who know who you are, the more people are going to be ready to have you help them solve their problems with the products you have to offer. But if nobody knows you, nobody can flow you.
Yep. And also, you guys, we are licensed to teach all these stuff because we are Grant Cardone licensees. Grant Cardone is our mentor. Yes, he's hated by many, loved by more, because he's such a badass at what he does, and he speaks the truth, and the truth hurts. So, we speak like him because we immerse ourselves in his education, because he has helped us to take ourselves from point A to point C. And we're going to point Z.
Anybody well-known has haters. That's just not even.
Yeah. but in case you're wondering, if you're on the very first call, like we practice what we preach, and we are affiliated with him because we love what he has to say, because what he has to say actually changes lives. Pisses a lot of people off, but it does change lives. And one thing that he says about marketing is that marketing is senior to sales. So for those of you guys who are like, I'm actually great at sales, okay, but are you the most well-known? Because like in the back end, you could be great, but if nobody knows you, nobody's still going to flow you, okay? So, like marketing, especially in network marketing in any business is so important, you guys. I mean, think about it this way. 99.99% of you guys, how did you find us? Marketing. And the same thing with X Endurance. We know that X Endurance is the best product on earth from a supplement standpoint, but the reason why it's not known to be the best product on earth is because it's not the most well known yet. And it's up to us to make the change. Just like with ENS, we know that our weight loss coaching programs and our weight loss and fitness products are superior to Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, whatever. But the current situation is that we are not the most well-known yet. And also, if you're a part of the ENS army, do us a favor to help us get more well-known, so that collectively we can all make a bigger impact. Share these videos that you watch, because best known beats best.
So this is great though, because the position that somebody's in when they're not the best known, the people who come on board when they're not the best known and stay on board are the people who have the most opportunity when they are the best known. Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah.
X Endurance has been, Erin and Sarit, Improve You has been a company for over 3 years. The people that come on board as employees, as our team, and stay on board and perform and grow with us when we are not the best known, have the greatest opportunity for impact and income when we are the best known, which we will be. Because they've proven their loyalty. They've proven their willingness to hustle when not everybody knows who you are. They've proven their willingness to show up, be underpaid, so that later they can be overpaid. It's the same thing with X Endurance right now.
Same thing with anything.
Is not everybody
any business.
But this opportunity right now is a company that's been in business for 20 years, but only in the network marketing space for 2 years, which means that the product is proven. They have experience in retail sales, but it's a brand new opportunity for everybody coming in to create another stream of income. Because by the time they are the best known or much more well known, and there's a lot more people in this, MLM ecosystem of X Endurance, the less opportunity there is for the newer people coming in to grab those who don't yet know about it. So, it's just a great place to be right now in this moment. And I'm so fired up that so many of you guys are fired up, because shit, when we go to Mexico in 2022, I'm telling you, I want 50 of our people to make it. I want 50. I want to bring the ENS Army needs to take over the Mexico trip, the X Endurance Mexico trip, and be like, who are these crazy bitches? They are killing it. And I want you to be a part of that. You are killing it.
I want to shout out Ashley Clements real quick.
Highlight it.
Yeah, highlight it.
Oh, there goes our faces.
That's okay. This may not have anything to do with the products or supplements, but I've been wanting to share my ENS journey with all of my friends and people I love. But I'm also enjoying not having those people in my business. In my experience, the people closest to me have been very encouraging and supportive. In fact, some are bad influences for me. So I've been very torn on shouting out to my world about the program. I also want to help others in my life. There is some guilt in not sharing. How many of you guys can relate to this? Go ahead and type in the chat box me. I appreciate you for having the courage to type this. For one, it's true. This is why we do this show, and this is why we build this community, you guys. Because when you are here to destruct the average of what society tells you, oh, why can't you just be happy with what you've got? Why do you have to set such big goals? You already look great. You're doing just fine. Like,
why do you work so much?
All these naysayers and haters, why can't you just be happy with what you've got? Look, dude, you have to put them in the back burner. That's just the reality of it. Like, we've been putting so many people in the back burner, but here's the thing. Like, in anything in life, you can't go through it alone. So you have to stick to those who get it. And that's why we've built this community. And that's why this community is so tight and is only going to get tighter and bigger, because anybody who's done it right is experiencing the same thing. So here's my recommendation to you, because this goes the same for a mentor. So many people hate that guy, but we love him. And we do everything that we can to stick up to him and get as close as possible to him. Look, dude, if something works, immerse yourself in it, stick yourself to it and fly with it. And anybody who's going to hate you for it, just use that as a sign. Bye, Felicia. Bye.
I mean, the real question is, like, why are you thinking that you can dictate the way that I am happiest living? Everybody has their own view of the world. Everybody has their own idea of what makes them happy, what activities make them happy, what experiences make them happy, what lifestyle makes them happy, what body makes them happy, what kind of habits and behaviors make them happy, what kind of mindset makes them happy. You know, everybody has their own view. And shame on us if we are to try to dictate what view you have makes you happiest. Mm-hmm. We're here to provide the vehicles and we're here to help people get out of their own way so they can see their view clearly. If you say one thing, but you act a different way, your view is not clear. We are here there's a truck coming at you, and we're here to push you out the way. Sometimes it doesn't feel good, but we're never here to dictate how you have to live your life or question why you're doing what you're doing if there's alignment. Mm-hmm. We'll question it if there seems to be misalignment, because what you say and what you do don't match up. But, you know, if like we're letting people make us feel like we're wrong in something that makes us happy, shame on them or shame on us. I feel like I've said this before. Mm-hmm. But, you know, we can't allow other people, you're too skinny, you're getting too skinny, you're doing too much, you work too hard, you blah, blah, blah. Like, that's your view. That's your view. If what I'm doing makes me happy, then that's my view, and my view and your view may not be the same. That's okay, but I'm not going to question why you're doing what you're doing. I'm going to let you do it if it makes you happy. Mm-hmm. So that was a completely different tangent.
Yeah, but
that's fine.
How did we even get on that tangent?
Because somebody was saying I haven't shared Erin and Sarit or the programs because I like being here by myself, not having the other people who would maybe naysay. There's a difference between haters and naysayers, by the way. Haters are people who are literally just going to go out of their way to try to like punch you and sucker punch you in your face when you turn around. Like, gotcha, bitch, because it made me feel good about something. Naysayers are like the ones that like they might mean well or have good intentions, but what they're saying isn't helpful. Or it's normally the people that are closest to you and like really care about you the most, but their actions don't say that they care, because they're the ones that are like, are you sure? You know, I just want to make sure, you know, you're not doing too much, or, you know, like they mean well, but like it's not helpful. That's a naysayer. A hater is intentionally like trying to get you.
True that. True that. Look. And do that with regards to anything in your life. That, you know, that's the power of authenticity. Like, you know, that's what marketing is all about. Like every time you share something, somebody's going to like it, somebody's not going to like it. Some people are going to hate it, some people are going to question it. But the reality is that the more output you put towards something, the more people are going to know you. You know, so if you want to move ahead, you got to move with speed. And if you want to move with speed, you got to focus on frequency. And if you want to focus on frequency, first you have to focus on consistency. So let's talk a little bit more about the mechanics of marketing. You know, rule number 1, be consistent before you focus on frequency. Just like with anything else in life, anything that we teach you guys, like, stick to your foundations, be consistent at them. That's always the golden rule. And when you've done that well enough for a long enough time period, then we take it to the next level. Literally with everything that we teach. You know, and the same thing goes for marketing. You know, the reality is that marketing has become very, very complex in this day and age. But literally all you have to do is just engage with people
and promote what you're doing. If you're taking supplements, snap a photo of something or take a quick video. Fran, you've been killing this lately. Tiffany's been killing this. Stacy's been killing this. Who else have I seen? I don't see all of the Instagram stuff, but I run across the people that I run across the most without trying are the ones that are doing the most, because they happen to be in front of my face. I don't scroll through Instagram often, very rarely. But when I open my Instagram to post something or to do something and I see the feed pop up and it's Stacy or it's Fran or it's, you know, somebody posting about the product. Stacy's posting on like 19 different Instagram profiles. But that's an exaggeration. But the people that somebody sees the most are top of mind. Mm-hmm. Grant has a book that's called If You're Not First, You're Last. And it's a matter of, it really, the point of the book is like, people either like don't know you, or they know you and they forgot about you, or they can't forget about you because you're always there. How many times do you guys see something, Erin and Sarit? On Facebook, on Instagram, on an email, on a TikTok, on a reel, on a Twitter, on a live, on something. Like how many times per day on a group, how many times per day do you see something, Erin and Sarit? Like we want people to think about us at all times, because then when they think about the problem they have, we want to be the one that they come to solve the problem. And if we're not top of mind, we won't be. They'll go to somebody else. It's the same thing with supplements. If you're taking supplements or something, like promoting it, just, you don't have to, you know, always get like tell somebody what to do. Like, oh, buy this thing, or click the link in my bio. Oh, this, like, do this. But you can show people what you're doing, put it on your story, put it on your feed, you know, share the content that it lives in the back office. There was like a massive Dropbox that has all kinds of images and things that you can use already sized properly to throw on your Instagram. That is a good, where do I find that is a good question to post, like in the Erin and Sarit Team XND group. But, you know, just promoting what you're doing. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. People are watching. You don't know because they scroll just like you do. They just scroll. They may see it. You don't know they see it, but just keep posting. It's in the consistency. Eventually things start to catch. And then if you tell somebody, hey, comment below, like, what protein do you use? Then you start slipping into DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how long have you been taking that protein? Starting a conversation. How did you come across it? Across?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Look, you guys, to be successful in anything in life, you don't need money. You need courage. You know, and if you're like, man, I'm not a pro marketer, or but I'm shy, or what if this, what if that? We were showing our team yesterday, like a video that I recorded 2 years ago. So like, you know, if you're thinking that we don't get you, like, I will tell you that if anybody gets you when it comes to that, it's me. Okay.
Imperfect
but you
action.
have to be courageous. You have to be courageous, and you have to just show up. And, you know, something that I would recommend for each and every one of you guys, you know, our mentors always say promote, promote, promote. You have to promote, promote, promote. But something that I would say that you and I make sure to do all the time is that we promote authentically. Like when it starts to stink, it just like, you don't really care to pay attention to something.
But what is it that makes something stink? Because we promote all the time everywhere, but
yes, but it's also like, get creative with how you promote. Because if you're always like, this product, this product, this product, this product, and you're not promoting your own self and your own story, then people are going to get lost in it. So know that it's not the products that are, the beauty of X Endurance is that the products will help to keep the customers, but it's you who will sell it and your story, not the products. Because if it was just the products, they would have already been there. It is you that's going to make the difference. So make sure to do yourself a huge favor to share your story. And, you know, I would say, because you guys are in your own transformation journey, like there's no better way to get attention from somebody than through your own transformation journey. Because when you can put a photo of this is where I was, this is where I am, are you going to get attention, or are you going to get attention? And then you gain leadership from that. Oh my God, girl, what have you been doing? Shit, they want to know. Do you think you're in a position where it'll be easier to sell them? What? Be a product of the product. Absolutely.
And, you know, I think oftentimes we get tripped up in taking action because we don't know everything.
Mm-hmm.
Newsflash, you don't know it till you do it. You don't know until you mess up. Sometimes you don't know until you mess up 12 times. But anything worth doing is worth doing badly at first. If you don't do it at all, you will never get good at it. So it's not about, we believe in the quantity over quality until you understand how to deliver better quality. Quantity over quality. The more times you do something, yeah, the worse quality something may be a lot of times in the beginning, but the faster you get better quality because you learn different ways to do it better, quicker, because you're doing it so often. If I go to the basketball court and I shoot 10 free throws and I'm like, okay, I'll come back next week and shoot 10 more. Versus if I go shoot 100 free throws every day for 100 days, do you think I'm going to get better at it by doing that or by 10 a week? Because every time I miss, I'm like, oh, shit, it went too far to the left. Okay, let me try to make a correction. Oh, air ball. Boop. Let me put a little bit more behind it. You know, you give yourself the opportunity to learn. Anything we're doing is we're doing badly at first.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Consistency before frequency. And you guys, like Erin said, like choose one way of communication that you're comfortable with and be consistent with that before just blasting everywhere. Like, just like with how we teach you guys with weight loss, it's like you start with one target and then we add more and then we add more and then we add more. In here, it's like stick to one thing, be frequent at it, get good at it so that flexing that muscle, it becomes second nature. And then you can add 5 pounds. But you're not like, you're only going to keep on adding. You're not going to stop or reduce. So it's like you start with one lane, move forward with that lane. Okay, now you're on a 2-lane street. Keep moving forward. Okay, 3-lane street. Keep moving forward, and so on and so forth.
Do what you know you can be consistent with, because have you ever seen those people that like you'll see them everywhere? They're like everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. And then all of a sudden, like they're gone. And then like a few months later, they come back and they're everywhere, 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 everywhere. Like there is a certain amount of trust you have in somebody when they continue to do the action over and over and over and over. If we didn't continue doing espresso when nobody was watching, and I'm really disappointed with how many people are here. I'm absolutely impressed with all of you who are here, but I'm just wondering where's the rest of the world? Mm-hmm. But if we keep showing up around the same time-ish, if we showed up exactly at the same time every day, which we could get better at, but we have like a gazillion other things going on, then there's a certain amount of trust that's built. I know Erin and Sarit are going to show up and they tell us when they have something else going on and they're not going to be there. I know espresso is at this time, around this time. Stacy helped us to discover that EST actually stands for Erin and Sarit time, not Eastern Standard Time. So when we say 12, it's like 12 EST. You get it? Got it. So just do what you know you can be consistent with. That is the point I was making.
Yes. Just start. So do yourself a favor. If you don't already have some kind of, marketing target, just choose one and don't try to impress yourself. Oh, it's not a big enough number. Dude, you had to lose 1 pound before you had to lose 10, before you had to lose 100. You have to be consistent before you become impressive. Right? Like everybody wants to look at the shiny objects, it's the tip of the iceberg. But the beauty happens with everything underneath. By the way, I want to share with you guys a link. If you weren't at the summit, we gave a really good, guideline.
Yeah.
That's a great resource for you guys to take some action on.
Yeah, that's to help you figure out where are you, where do you want to go, and how much action do I need to take to get there? And what kind of action do I need to take to get there?
Yeah.
That's
action step. When I say target, I mean action step.
ImproveYourSolutions.com/XND Summit.
Yeah. Go to that, download the guideline. It goes into a lot more depth. But yeah, you guys, it's life is a game, money is a game, weight loss is a game. And if you stick to us, we're going to show you how simple this game is. I'm not saying it's quick. It's not quick. Everybody else who tells you it's quick is a liar. The only way to make things move quicker is through consistency, because consistency leads to intensity. But you can't be intense before you become consistent in anything in life. That's why we take you from sedentary to rise above to burn zone 1, 2, 3, 4 before you get to the UTC. Because you can't go from being a couch potato to lifting heavy weights fast and well. You just can't. And if you are, then you're going to quit in 2 weeks, or you're going to like hurt yourself. And that's not sustainable. Sustainability with anything is the name of the game. So think about long-term results, not, oh, how am I feeling today? It's no, what am I doing today for my tomorrow? And that's all I got.
There's one more thing I want to say to fire people up. Okay, so check this out. Commissioner. To hit commissioner, one needs 5 general managers. To hit general manager, one needs 4 coaches. This is not going to make sense to some of you, which is okay. I'll prove a point in a second. To be a coach, one needs 3 captains on the first level, connected directly to you. To be a captain, one needs 3,000 team volume points. The name of the game is, for one, figuring out through, help of other people who have done it, how to get yourself to 3,000 team volume points. And then teaching and helping others do the same thing. So in order for me to get to commissioner, I need to have 5 people directly connected to me who have each 4 people directly connected under them, who those 4 people each have 4 people under each of them, who each have 3 people under them doing 3,000 in team volume points. That's a lot of help.
Do you know how many captains that is?
No, how many?
60.
I need 60 captains. Who wants to be a captain? You know what? Actually, if you hit captain and you're a starter right now, okay, Mexico trip it costs 20,000 B coins. The gold is in ranking up, because you automatically get 5,000 B coins for ranking up. And if you have somebody connected to you that ranks up, you get another 5,000 B coins. You have to rank up to the same rank 2 times, but you have an entire year right now. Okay. So look, all you need to do is rank up twice and maintain it for 2 months, and then teach somebody else that's connected directly to you to do the same thing. Get to captain. Pro, 2,000 team volume. Captain, 3,000 team volume, for those who are confused. Team volume equals, no matter where somebody is connected to you, underneath this person or this person or this person, doesn't matter. Total team volume, what people are purchasing from underneath your line or your down line, counts towards your team volume. Everything that you order and everything that everybody else orders who is down the line from you counts as your team volume. So talk to your family, talk to your friends. Grant, I was listening to something this morning, and he was like, He's like, you have to believe in your product so much. And he was talking about MLMs. He's like, if you can't go grab your sister by the hair and say, you're coming with me, Diane, you don't believe in your product enough.
Sure. Did you read the part about his sister with the neighbor in the book?
Probably. Yeah,
when he was talking about a sense of, hey, if one of you guys is not yet signed up for Team XND and you're like, I'm curious and you're committed to being a captain, can you do yourself a favor and message me?
Allie, a pyramid? What are we talking about pyramids? I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah. People call network marketing a pyramid scheme. Like,
hold on. A pyramid scheme is illegal. Let's just get one thing straight. Is it shaped like a pyramid? Not really. If I showed you mine, it would look like a weird object, actually. It doesn't look like a triangle.
No, it looks not.
It looks like, it's really weird. But, yeah, I mean, Erin and Sarit, Elda, Crystal, Ashley, Stacy, Daniela, Taylor, Tiffany, Kelly, Kayla, Erin and Sarit. Everybody else looks like a pyramid. Or maybe it looks like this.
Or maybe it looks like this.
Or maybe it looks like that.
Seriously, you guys, but we are on a mission to transform the lives of millions through the same movement, nutrition, lifestyle, and financial habits that have transformed ours. Look, you have an amazing opportunity each and every day, and it's up to you to take it or leave it. But either way, we know that we're going up. If you're a part of the army, do us a favor and share this so that you can grow your own team faster, you guys. Seriously, that's the name of the game. Use us for your marketing purposes. You don't even have to say anything. Just say, watch this video.
Watch these crazy videos.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and put a plug. And if anybody is really serious about becoming a captain and this opportunity, and you haven't yet signed up, do me a favor and please go ahead and message me on Facebook. Let's chat about that because you guys were here to build an army. Okay. And we want to help you.
We are here building an army.
Yeah.
And we are here to help you.
Yeah.
So we can all go to Mexico together. Because when you work your ass off like that, you deserve to get yourself to Mexico. And we're going to do everything that we can to help you do that. No matter where you are in the ecosystem. So that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you love this or if you know somebody who might be interested in it and you want to share this with them, great. Like Sarit said, you don't even need to say anything. Just send them a video or send them our way or whatever. We're happy to help. Or
invite them to this group so that they can go and get themselves more naysayers and haters.
Yep.
We love you guys. We hope that you have an amazing day. We will see you tomorrow.
Yep.
At noon.
Bye. Noon EST.
Noon EST.
Bye.